Hello, bachcho. Let's see the question. So the question says genetic engineering aims at. So इन चारों ऑप्शन में से हमें वो आइडेंटिफाई करना है जो जेनेटिक इंजीनियरिंग के गोल को बेस्ट एक्सप्लेन कर रहा है. So the key concept in this question is to firstly understand what is genetic engineering. So first of all, genetic engineering is a method of alteration of genes of plants, animals, and microbes depending upon our own needs. So, genetic engineering is an artificial method which is used to modify the genes of an organism. So, we can say that genetic engineering is a technique of gene modification or gene manipulation. Now, the modification of genes can take place in either of the ways. So, we can either insert the gene of our interest into some other organism and make a transgenic organism or a genetically modified organism. So, by the insertion of the gene of interest in a different organism, we can genetically engineer a more powerful organism which has better qualities and better features. Also, we can use genetic engineering to delete a defective gene from a given organism. So, if a gene is causing any disease because it is defective, then we can delete that gene and therefore we can treat the disease. Also, we can modify a given gene in an organism not by inserting or deleting the gene, but just by modifying or making a change in that gene according to our own needs. So we can again cure a disease by simply modifying the defective gene and making it a normal gene. So these are the techniques or ways in which we can alter an organism's gene by using genetic engineering. So now if we see the options, then the first option says destroying a wild gene. So this won't be the answer because we cannot destroy the normal gene in an individual by using genetic engineering because that won't be a fruitful result. The second option says preserving a defective gene. So we do not preserve the defective gene with a genetic engineering, but instead we delete the defective gene with the help of genetic engineering. So again, this won't be the answer. The third option says curing human disease by introducing new gene. So this will be the right answer because this is an example of gene therapy where genetic engineering is used to cure human diseases by introducing new genes. So if we see the answer now, so the final answer for this question is option 3, that is curing human disease by introducing a new gene. So this best explains genetic engineering and therefore option 3 is the final answer. Hope you understood this well. Best of luck. Thank you.